we still have a long way to go.
Cultural centers are hubs for newcomers and the generations behind them, a haven upon arrival, and a place to celebrate a culture that doesn't commonly exist elsewhere.
Candlelight, pickled herring, little akravit, little beer, and a Danish s'more.
But now many of these centers across the country are under financial stress. Their struggles coming from the recovering economy, but also their model of togetherness.
This club has been replaced by social media, right? What we did here 50 years ago, 20 years ago, is socializing with people.
The Danish-Canadian Club in Calgary, a 90-year-old club, has been a downtown fixture since 1963. It was closed for 18 months during the pandemic. At times, manager and CEO Peter Christensen didn't know if it would ever reopen, but it did. Their Mermaid Inn restaurant is beloved by members and non-members, but it's their banquet halls, which were a large source of income, that are lagging behind.
All here seats 250 people. Working with the cost of operating is another fight we have to do every day.
Christensen says before the pandemic, they took a 5 to 10% profit. Now, that's how much they lose just to stay open. And to stay closed for a year and a half, they dipped heavily into their financial reserve.
But of course, it's getting ready to fill it up again.
Like we can still preserve our ethnic culture and the ethnic traditions.
Kilung An is the president of the Calgary Korean Seniors Association, which operates side by side with the Korean Community Association. Throughout the pandemic, they got creative, even meeting in a Korean church when that was allowed to combat senior isolation and to keep their community spirit alive.
We always wanted to have our own building where we can use and perform and gathering and hold a ceremony like that.
I heard similar stories at centers across the city, many struggling or still closed down. They say attracting new members is key in keeping these historic centers, which are a home away from home, open.
When this started 90 years ago, they came on a boat and they never went home. This was Denmark.
We needed this kind of building we can get together.
In Calgary, Taylor Braat, City News.